welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Casey, and if you are new to my channel, I would love you to take one quick second, go down below, hit that subscribe button, and click the little bell button so you'll never miss when I post a new video. So today I'm super duper excited because it is my 5 years natural hair anniversary. It has been 5 years since my first of many big chops. I did my first big chop on February 10th, 2013. I was a sophomore in high school, didn't know what the heck I was doing. So today I'm going to kind of give you guys a summary of my hair journey, and I'm also going to show some pictures, some embarrassing pictures, and I'm going to answer some of the questions that I asked you guys on Instagram. I posted a picture a few days ago, like Q&A. Ask me anything you want to know about my hair journey. So I got over 100 questions, and I'm going to go through and answer some of them. Some of them are questions that I have answered on my channel before, so I'm not going to answer those again. But some of them are pretty good questions, so I'm going to answer all the juicy ones. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so I first decided that I wanted to go natural in July of 2012. It was the summer after my freshman year of high school, going into my sophomore year of high school. I just really got frustrated with my hair. Like, it was so short, it was so thin. My hair is naturally very fine and thin, so imagine my hair with a perm. Like, it just would not grow past my shoulders. It was just a mess, and I was really annoyed with it. So I was like, one day I told my mom, I'm like, I don't want to get a perm anymore. And at first she was kind of skeptical about it. She was like, are you sure? Or, you know. But eventually she was okay with it, and so I transitioned for 7 months. So after July, I went all the way through until February of 2013, and then I just cut my hair. Like, I was tired of transitioning. The transitioning stage was not easy for me. My hair would break off easily. It got really thin. And I was very anxious to see my curl pattern, so I didn't care how short it was. I was just ready to cut it. So I cut my hair February 10th, 2013. I went to hair cuttery, somewhere really random. Luckily, the girl that cut my hair, she had cut natural hair before, so she kind of knew what to do. I didn't really care about the shape. I just wanted to get rid of all my permed ends. So I cut it off, and I felt really good about myself. Like, I was happy. I was kind of felt rejuvenated. Unfortunately, I did get a lot of bad backlash. I was a sophomore in high school. Nobody really was cutting their hair back then, especially not that short, especially not to go natural. Like, everyone was still on the perm wave. So I definitely stood out. And I was also a dancer, so I was the only one not getting my hair into a bun. My hair was literally like this short. I had maybe 3 inches of new growth. Luckily, I had amazing friends that kind of backed me up whenever people would talk about me and stuff. So it was hard. People talked about me. People said crazy stuff. At high school, with going natural, it was a mess. But I would definitely say it was worth it. So let me think. So I grew my hair out for about 2.5 years or so, all the way through until I was about to graduate. And then I decided that I wanted to color it. So I got it dyed. My ends were dyed like an auburnish color. It was actually really pretty, and I loved it. And it looked good at the time. But I didn't get it done professionally. It was done by someone at their house. It wasn't really good quality color. It wasn't good quality bleach, and it completely destroyed my hair. Like I said, it looked good in the beginning, but then like a few weeks afterwards, it just looked bad. So I decided I wanted to cut my hair again. I wasn't scared because I had done it before. I was just like, you know, whatever, I'll get rid of the dead ends and then grow my hair out again. So I got a tapered cut, and I went to this salon in Baltimore, Maryland. It's called Corbin Salon. I do have a video on my channel on that whole experience. And yeah, so I didn't cut off all the color because I wanted my hair to still have some length, but I got a taper cut. And that was 2 years into my natural hair journey. Just goes to show you that, you know, hair grows back. You can cut it 20,000 times and it will grow back. So after that, I grew my hair out again, all the way from my freshman year of college through the middle of my sophomore year of college. And my hair was growing out in the tapered shape, so it was just uneven. I didn't really like the shape, so I decided to get it cut even. So I thought. I got it cut even. I went to the salon here in Miami. It was called the Curl Whisperer, and I told her that the hair was longer in the short. What? The hair was longer in the front than it was in the back, and that I wanted to get the front the same length as the back, so it would all be even all around. And I thought it was at the time, but as it continued to grow out, I realized that it still had this really weird shape. And I would kind of start to trim it myself. I had my mom kind of trim it at some points, and it still kept growing out so weird. So after I had cut my hair, that time I grew it out. And then you guys know I just recently cut my hair again, and that was in October of 2017. So the time that I had cut my hair before was around September of 2016, so it was about a year. So that was my third big chop, the one that I just did. And that one was just for fun. And because I like my hair short, I kind of realized at this point in my journey, I prefer my natural hair short. It was hard, again, because obviously I'm on YouTube and people judge me because they're like, why don't you grow your hair? You're supposed to be on YouTube. You're supposed to show us how to grow our hair, blah, 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 blah. But personally, just for my hair type, my lifestyle, and just the way that my hair grows on its own, I prefer it short. I prefer my hair short. I also like it shorter because I feel like it makes me look older. I also love the shape of my hair now. Oh my gosh, like I said, I was having problems with the shape of my hair for years. I hated it, and now it has such a cute shape, and I love the way that it's growing out now as well. I do have a full video on my hair transformation that I did for this most recent cut and color. I do have it linked down below. It's on my other vlog channel. If you guys don't already know, I went to New York City with Cream of Nature for their Color Crush event, and that's where I got it cut and colored. That was a quick rundown of my natural hair journey. It's not like many people's natural hair journey. A lot of people, they start and then they grow, and they never cut it again. For me, I've cut, I've colored, I've gone through so many different things with my hair, and I'm so thankful for it all because it all has taught me so much about my hair and about natural hair care in general. And without those little different steps that I've gone through, I wouldn't be able to teach, you know, what I know. So yeah. A lot of the questions that I got on Instagram were somewhat the same. So yeah, I'm just going to answer those together. Okay, so the first question that I got was, what's your ethnicity? My mom is black, my dad is black, I'm black. Next question is, what is your biggest natural hair regret? Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't say I regret anything. Sometimes you have to mess up to learn, and the only time I really messed up was getting my hair colored unprofessionally, but still it taught me so much about my hair. Like, my hair completely changed after that, and I learned that I had high porosity hair. I learned how my hair reacts to a certain color. Like, it set me back at the time because I felt like, dang, like I grew my hair out this long and now it's a mess. But looking back, it's like, wow, I learned so much, you know? So if I had to pick a regret or a setback, I would say when I colored my hair unprofessionally, but at the same time, it taught me a lot. This next question I get all the time is, do you plan on growing your hair out again? And right now I'm kind of at a place where, yes, I'm growing my hair, but it's just kind of to see like the shape that it grows into. Like I mentioned before, I never really liked my hair's shape. So now that I love the shape that my hair is in, I'm just kind of seeing how it grows. I'm not on a hair growth journey or anything. I'm not really focused on that. I'm more focused on keeping my hair healthy. But as of right now, I don't plan on cutting it again. I'm just growing it. I'm just seeing, you know, where it goes. Next question is, you're a hair inspiration to many, but what naturals inspire you? So I actually have a couple. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know Bree Hall is probably my favorite YouTuber on the planet. Just because I love her as a person. I love that we're both from the DMV. I kind of feel like I relate to her a little bit. I love her hustle. I love her creativity. I love her art. And I love her hair, but I just love her. So she's just an inspiration to me in general. It's just a bonus that she has awesome natural hair. I also love Natural 85. You guys know that on my channel, I really try to focus on teaching and giving good quality information. And that kind of stems from me watching her when I first started going natural, because I felt like I learned so much, you know, scientifically about hair and hair growth and stuff, which is important to me. I love that she's so informative because I feel like that's more beneficial than just showing you, oh, this product, or oh, this product, or oh, this twist out, you know? I also really love Miss Vaughn TV. I actually met her at the Cream of Nature event, which is really cool. I actually didn't know her before that event, but after I met her, I watched some of her old videos and stuff, and I'm like, wow, like, she's really an amazing person. Her hair is amazing, her tutorials are great. And yeah, so I think those would be my top 3. I have lots of others, but those are my top 3. Another question that I get often is, did you take hair vitamins the whole time? Actually, no. I tried taking hair affinity at one point, but it broke my skin out so bad, so I stopped. Now you guys know I am taking the MICHE Organics hair gummies. I absolutely love them. So far, I have not had any weird symptoms, no weird side effects. They're amazing, they taste great, they're easy to take, and I haven't noticed hair growth. Obviously, I have a weave in right now, so I have to wait to update you guys, but I will be updating you guys very soon on those. But if I had to suggest a hair vitamin or a hair gummy, I would definitely say the MICHE ones are the bomb. This next question I also get a lot. It's how often do you trim your ends? Honestly, I don't have a schedule. I know that sounds bad, but I don't really have a schedule. I used to just trim my hair whenever I would see dead ends. I would do it myself. But honestly, I don't really pay attention to it unless I see, you know, dead ends or I see damage. I don't really have a set schedule. And typically I do it myself on blow dried hair if I do it, but I would suggest going to a stylist or a salon to get it done. Now that I kind of have a stylist, the girl Kara that did my hair for the Cream of Nature event, I'm gonna start going back to her to maintain my hair. But prior to meeting her and stuff, I just kind of trimmed it myself whenever I felt like I needed to trim it. If you don't know, go to a salon. Go to a curly hair salon. This next question is, how do you keep up with your hair regimen? I get lazy all the time. Honestly, I love playing in my hair. Like, I love taking care of my hair. I feel like I'm pampering myself, pampering my hair. So it's not hard for me to keep up with it. Every week, most of the time I'm trying new things. I get excited to try new things. So I would just say, don't look at it like a chore. Don't look at it like, oh, I gotta wash my hair. Oh, I gotta do my hair. Like, make it fun. Play music. Make it your wash day. Make it your personal day, because that will make it more relaxing and it'll make it more enjoyable to do. Next question is, what's a product that you used at the start of your journey that you still use now? Ooh, that's a good question. Obviously, I'm a hair blogger, so I'm always trying new products, always trying new things, but the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter line, this is the line that I used while I was transitioning. This is the line that I used in the beginning of my hair journey. I used to use this restorative conditioner as my conditioner. I used to use it as my leave-in. I used to use it for my twist outs. I would use this conditioner for everything, and I highly, highly, highly recommend this line for beginners. Like, it's just the staple. It's going to give you good results, period. And I feel like it's also great for all hair types. This shampoo, super moisturizing, super good for detangling, like all around. The conditioner, like I said, love it, love it, love it. This would probably be that one product that I will always go back to whenever I feel like, you know, I can't find anything else. Like, this would be that go-to because it works as a leave-in, it works as a rinse out. You could use it as a mask. Like, you could use it in so many different ways. And then the deep treatment mask as well from this line is amazing. Like, this is just that starter line to me. When you don't know what products to start with, when you don't know where to turn, these, you guys, I'm telling you. This next question is, what's one style that you feel you have mastered and one style you wish you could master? I can definitely say that I've mastered my twist out. It took me a while, and twist outs, I get a lot of questions about twist outs, but honestly, you just have to keep practicing. You have to keep trying different product combinations. Everybody's perfect twist out is different, but I have mastered my twist out. Like, that's definitely that's one of the only styles I really can do, honestly. I'm not the best natural hair style girl. Like, I'm very lazy when it comes to styling my hair like that. But twist outs, for sure, I have mastered. I've also mastered my wash and go for the most part, but I have not mastered cornrows, and I definitely have not mastered Bantu knots. I really wish that I could master Bantu knots because they're so pretty. They seem like they're so easy to do. But Bantu knots, to me, they just look better on hair that is more full and more dense. But if I can figure out a way to get it to look good on my fine, thin hair, I will definitely show you guys because it's the struggle. This next question is, are you going to touch up your color? Yes, actually, I've already made plans to go back to my stylist that I went to for the Cream of Nature event. She's actually in Philadelphia, and I'm from Baltimore, so when I go home to Baltimore in April, I already made my appointment. I'm going to see her and she's going to fix up my color. So I'm going to have my vibrant red that I had originally back very soon. So we're so excited. This next question is, do you ever feel like relaxing your hair out of frustration? Hell no. Next question is, do you like any protective styles like box braids? If so, how long do you let them stay in? Girl, yes, I do box braids. Well, I haven't done them recently, but like over the summer or when I go on vacation, I definitely take advantage of box braids and feed-in braids. Those are the two protective styles that I do the most often. Obviously also weave. It's been a while since I've had a weave before this one, but yeah, I'll do weave sometimes. If I do a weave, I'll do a closure or a lace front. I don't do leave out at all. And I don't leave my protective styles in as long as you should, just for the simple fact that my hair and my scalp just gets built up and itchy so fast. Like, I'll be ready to just pull it out. I'm surprised that I've had this weave in as long as I have. It's been almost 3 weeks. Like, that's a long time for me. Box braids, I'll leave in for maybe like a month or so. Feed-ins definitely don't last long. Like, feed-ins for me will last me like 2 weeks tops. It definitely varies person to person, but for me, I don't typically leave mine in for longer than 4 weeks tops. Next question is, what is the best thing about having natural hair? Definitely the versatility. One day it's a twist out, next day it's a wash and go, next day it's a weave, next day it's braids. Like, you just cannot go wrong with the versatility. And once you figure it out, like once you figure out what works for you, it becomes so fun. Like, I promise you, once you figure it out, it becomes fun. And that's one thing that's hard for me as a YouTuber. Like, I want to have all the answers for you. I want to tell you exactly what's going to work for your hair and exactly how to master it. But it's honestly a lot of personal work that you have to do to figure it out. I can give you tips. I can tell you what works for me. I can tell you what products are great, but you really have to sculpt it yourself. Like, nobody's going to be able to tell you exactly what's gonna work for you. McDaniel Curl friends, hey y'all. They asked, what advice can you give to people who are newly natural or transitioning? Biggest tip I would say is to not give up. A lot of people don't know this, but when you first go natural, there's this thing called scab hair. It's basically the new growth that first grows in when you first stop getting perms that is still kind of damaged because your scalp is still damaged. Yes, perms damage your scalp, especially if you've been getting them for years and years and years. Your scalp does this thing where when it grows new hair, it kind of coats it with this weird coating. It's kind of like protecting the hair. And so when you first stop getting perms, your hair still grows with that weird coating around it, and it makes the hair feel drier, it makes the hair feel coarser, and it's just not your true texture yet. And that's where a lot of people give up, because they feel like, oh, my hair is so dry, oh, it feels like this. But honestly, that's not your true pattern yet. It took me maybe a year into my transitioning journey to really see what my curl pattern really felt and looked like because of scab hair. Scab hair can grow, you know, 7 months to a year or more after you first stop getting perms. So don't give up. Keep pushing, try new things. Don't be afraid to try new things. I know it can be expensive to try new natural hair products, but try DIYs. Educate yourself. It's very important to learn. That's one thing that I cannot stand about certain people in the comments and on the internet. They just want all the answers thrown to them, and like I said, you have to do your research. And you have to pay attention to your hair and what it likes and what it doesn't like, how it reacts to certain things. Like, you just really have to put in the effort to master it yourself. And that's not only for transitioners, that goes for all people with all types of hair. Whatever stage you're in your journey, you have to work to master it like anything else in life. So those are all the questions that I'm going to answer. A lot of the questions that I got have been blatantly answered in other videos, so if you haven't checked out some of my other videos, definitely check them out. I have lots of great information in all those other videos. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Those are really help me out. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and hopefully I'll see you guys all in my next one. Bye!